What's going on, guys? OddManMC back at you with another episode here on Scoutcraft. It's nighttime, and there's a reason for that, but I'm going to get to that in a second. Now, we're going to use some TNT, because if you saw that intro, you know that we're hollowing out more of the mountain, and it's time to take out this giant section so we can start thinking of the walls. I want to start thinking of them, and we'll probably start taking out the floor, too, to get to the lower section of it and make this grand hall gigantic. So we're going to give that a try, but first, TNT. Alright, the TNT is in place. Let's get this thing going. Slow. There we go. Yes. Explode. Explode. Oh, there's water. And you. It didn't take out as much as I thought it would. I thought it was going to be a lot more dramatic, so I'm going to wipe this stuff out really quick, and I'll be to you guys in a second. That is much better, except for the giant hole that I blasted at the back. Oops. So, today we're going to build an AFK phantom farm. Very simple one that I found. I will link the guy who made it down below, and I'll probably mention him after I build it. I'm not going to do it as a time-lapse just because you should go and check out his video as well. He explains it really well, listing all the materials you need, and I'm just going to flash forward to when you can see it, and then we're going to try it out and see how much we can get. Let's go! And it is complete. It's very simple. All you need is glass and gates, water, and iron bars. It's pretty simple. So we're going to test this thing out. This one does require an auto clicker, so if you do not have one of those, you might want to just do it manually, or you could just have something weighing down your spacebar if you remap your right click to your spacebar. I've done that in the past, but I do have an auto clicker, so we're going to try this out and see what we can get. He got quite a few phantom membranes from it, so we're going to see if we can as well. I'm trying to record. Get out of the way. I do like llamas. They're so derpy. I love it. So, phantom membranes. Here we go. Okay, so the server does not like auto clickers. It kicked me within like 5 minutes. So this is going to be more of a manual farm, which is perfectly... Oh, hello, Mr. Creeper. How are you doing? Yeah, we're going to just do this as a manual. So I'm going to hang out for a bit until some phantoms show up, and then we're going to try to take him out. I'm glad that he can't get to me, because I think this is the closest I've ever gotten to a creeper, and he's never like noticed me. So, whew, mini heart attack there. Alright, this is a day later, and it's finally working. Ooh, we got our first thing of membrane from that one. It's finally working. Oh, this is awesome. I've been here for like an hour, just sitting here waiting. Come on. Come on. Yes. Come on. There we go. Give me that membrane. This will be great. Alright. So I'm going to hang out here probably for another hour. They're only going to spawn at night, so I'm going to be watching some other Minecraft videos and getting caught up on some of my friends' videos here on the Scoutcraft server. So I will check on you guys in an hour. Hey guys, jumped over to a creative server just a little bit to test out some walls for the inside of the mountain, and this is kind of what I'm coming up with. So this was my first design. Get a little bit of an archway with the stairs at the top and the bottom, and then with a little bit of an indent into the wall, adding some depth with the chains and the lanterns, and we get some white concrete in there. I don't know if the white concrete kind of fits. We might have to change it, but I wanted to play around with the white concrete because I love concrete. I wanted to use it, but I don't know if it fits. But I do like the design of this. I just want to make it a little more rustic. Like maybe we can knock this part out and... Ooh. That's not too bad. Is this going to break? Nope. Okay. So if we take these out and we add in... Ooh. That looks better. I kind of want to go with that one. This is the other one I built. So it's got a little bit more depth to it, and it also has cobblestone walls incorporated, and the lighting is hidden behind this pillar, which kind of defeats the purpose of showing the lighting. Ooh, that looks better too. I wonder if I can use a combination of these two. I think they'd go well together, because this is a 7 wide wall, and this is a 5 wide with the spruce on the end. And then the archways to the doorways for now are going to be like this, I think. I don't know, we might change this up a bit. I'm not 100% sold. This is just kind of like what I tend to go towards or lean towards when I'm playing with doorways. I like them being up and about, and we could imagine this is a fence post. It's kind of going up and a fence post on the side, but I feel like that's more stable-ish, like a horse. I don't know. And there were some other things that I've played around with a little bit. Here's a little planter with a tree in it, like a dwarven planter. I got the idea for this off of Scoutcraft, so shout out to the creator of that. I just replaced it with white concrete, but again, I'm not sold. Same with this. It's another portal. Just something that, you know, I was playing around with. I think it looks really cool. I'm trying to take inspiration from that, from this, and putting it into the walls. And then this, I'm definitely going to put quite a few over around the base, because I think this is really cool. It's just like a dwarven style, like little water fountain. It's really cool. So I'm excited to try this out as well. But back to the Phantom Farm. So I've been here for about an hour. I've only gotten 20 Phantom Membrane. But I realized what the problem was, is that I had an iron bar here, and I replaced it with a glass pane. And immediately they started spawning at a much faster rate. I'd have to keep going outside to kind of trigger the spawning. So I don't really know what was up with that. So yeah, if you build this same exact farm at all, just make sure this is a window pane. If you're using an auto clicker, you might want to be just careful, because you will break this. But for me, since I'm just standing here to get extra membrane for my elytra and stuff, and probably even slow fallness potions, this is just fine for a manual farm. So yeah, just make sure that's a glass pane. Alright, I'm hoping that next episode we'll start working on the inside of this, making it a little bit more dwarven. I mean, it looks like a giant cave that's just kind of been hollowed out, which is fine, because I know dwarves, at least in the lore that I'm trying to build, they're miners. They're searching for treasure, but I also would love to like have them have some intricate building styles. Like, they're very delicate with certain things. Like, some of this stuff doesn't take like 2 seconds to build. Like, they actually took the time to craft these things, and I want the inside hall to do that too. I want there to be depth to it. So I'm going to play around with that. I might get like one side kind of mocked up. Like, I might start tearing down this side and building out that wall design that I showed you guys in the creative world, and we'll slowly go from there and add some doorways that lead off into other things, because my farms are going to be inside here, or at least down in the mountain. So I'm going to work on that, and I am going to see you guys next time. So if you liked the video, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. Don't forget, you can follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at OddManMC. On Twitter, make sure you just add a 1 to the end. And if you ever want to contact me at all, my email is just oddmanmc@gmail.com. If you ever want to do anything, if you're up for collabing, if you're watching this or something and you're not part of Scoutcraft or any other server that I'm a part of, go ahead and shoot me an email or shoot me a DM on Twitter. I'd love to talk to you and love to talk about doing some collabs, because that'd be a lot of fun. We'd have to work out scheduling time, but I'm happy to do that. But always remember, guys, the most important thing is to be odd and wash your hands. Peace, guys.